Christopher Nkunku officially joins Chelsea, Lautaro Martinez may be next in line for the Blues, crazy hours at Bournemouth, and Bukayo Saka lights up the night in Manchester. Hi everyone, you're on TRIBUNA, and we bring you the latest hot stuff from the Premier League. Bournemouth are the unlikely newsmakers in England, as the club had a pretty intense few hours. They sacked head coach Gary O'Neill, who led them to safety last season. And just 2 hours later, they appointed Antony in his place. This came as a shock because O'Neill did a very impressive job with one of the worst squads in the league. But his replacement Iraola is one of the most talented and hyped up coaches in Spain. He did a fantastic job keeping Rayo Vallecano mid-table on a tiny budget. But even if Iraola is great, some Premier League fans are scandalized by this decision. For example, Gary Lineker called the decision ludicrous because O'Neill did an excellent job. But Jamie Carragher called it harsh but justified. You have to feel for him, but managers change players who did great for them every summer. The owner is within his rights to change the manager if he thinks it's an upgrade. Liverpool are interested in Man City's right-back Kyle Walker, according to the Daily Mail. It is claimed, though, that the England international prefers to stay at Man City and has begun talks over a new contract. It's not hard to imagine him at Anfield, though. Trent often plays in midfield these days, and Jurgen Klopp has no backup at right-back. And transfers between Man City and Liverpool aren't so uncommon. Think about Craig Bellamy, Raheem Sterling, or James Milner, even though he joined as a free agent. So it might make sense for the Reds, even if they don't like Man City and their players. This Liverpool fan wins it with his reaction on TRIBUNA. Is Walker a great defender? Yes. Is he a prick? Yes. Would I be happy if we signed him? Yes. Would I also be content if we didn't? Yes. One of the Premier League's best players outside the top 6 is set to leave England. Ruben Neves from Wolves was linked to FC Barcelona, but he is now leaving for Saudi Arabia. Fabrizio Romano said that the agreement with Barca collapsed and Al Hilal convinced Wolves with a €55 million offer. Neves is the first player in his prime to move to Saudi Arabia, as they mostly target posted stars. Al Hilal, by the way, is the same club that wanted Leo Messi, but will have to satisfy themselves with Ruben Neves. Most likely, Kalidou Koulibaly from Chelsea will join Al Hilal as well. Man United's Antony is in trouble for alleged domestic violence. His ex-girlfriend Gabriella Cavallin reportedly filed a police report earlier this month, and now she has opened up on the issue. She said, "He attacked me, shoved me against the door of the car. There I said to myself, it's over. Then he broke my suitcase, took my handbag, my passport. He broke my mobile phone, he wouldn't let me go. I was a prisoner from 10 p.m. to almost 3:30 a.m. I call it private captivity, I just wanted to get out." I think his mother called his psychotherapist and asked for help. Cavallin alleges that Antony then threatened that she, himself, and their son would die if she ended the relationship. In the same interview, Cavallin reveals the pair lost a baby during pregnancy, which she describes as the greatest sadness of her life. Ilkay Gundogan is set to leave Man City as it stands. Among his options remains signing a new Man City deal or going to Arsenal or FC Barcelona. But now, another option has emerged, his former club Borussia Dortmund. Gundogan spoke of the Dortmund interest. "There was a contact between the sporting director and my agent, I can say that. But it's not very likely. Coming back to Bundesliga is not my plan. There's no decision yet, talks are ongoing." Pep Guardiola wants his superstar to stay, but realizes it's not his decision to make. Pep said, "I know Barca love Gundogan, and Javi has called him many times. We want him to continue at Man City, but if in the end he decides to join Barca, I will tell him he will have a great time." This may be the year when Lautaro Martinez finally quits Inter and joins a Premier League club. Speaking to Give Me Sport, transfer insider Dean Smith said, "Lautaro Martinez, there's definitely a conversation to be had there. Lautaro has always fancied the idea of playing in the Premier League, and I think he's very open-minded about joining Chelsea, if this could happen." At the same time, Chelsea are about to finalize the deal for striker Nicolas Jackson from Villarreal. However, neither Jackson nor Datro Fofana nor Armando Broja have the experience of Lautaro. But Chelsea fans believe in those guys. We are not in any European competition. Can we just avoid any big spending and wages? How I wish we could really put our trust in Armando Broja, Fofana and Jackson, says a Chelsea fan on TRIBUNA. England keeps a perfect record in the Euro 2024 qualifiers. Most lately, the Three Lions destroyed North Macedonia 7-0. Bukayo Saka was the star of the evening, scoring a hat-trick of beautiful goals. It was also the first hat-trick of his career, as he was honoured to have done it. Gareth Southgate was effusive in his praise for Saka, saying, "When he broke into the team at Arsenal, he was performing at a really high level in a team that were having a difficult time. Then, when the team were playing well, he was still a key player. That says a lot about his mentality. He's exceptional to work with." By the way, England played at Old Trafford because Wembley wasn't ready yet after Harry Styles' gig. This made jokes write themselves for Arsenal fans. Martial, Antony, Sancho, 0 hat-tricks at Old Trafford. Bukayo Saka, 1. He owns the Old Trafford. England are top of the Group C. Ukraine and Italy are behind, but they have games in hand. Christopher Nkunku has finally joined Chelsea from RB Leipzig. The Blues will pay the German club £53 million. The France international has put pen to paper on a 6-year contract. Nkunku said about joining the Blues, "I am incredibly happy to be joining Chelsea. A big effort was made to bring me to the club. I am looking forward to meeting my new head coach and teammates and showing the Chelsea supporters what I can do on the pitch. Having played in France and the Bundesliga, I now want to play in the Premier League, one of the strongest leagues in the world. I am very excited for this challenge and will be proud to wear the Chelsea shirt." Nkunku was Bundesliga's top scorer last season with 16 goals. However, he may play a different role at Chelsea for Mauricio Pochettino. Basically, he can be a number 10 behind the striker or a left attacker. He is really versatile. So what do you think of these stories? Leave a comment below or go to tribuna.com and discuss them all with thousands of fans of your favorite team. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more.